If you've ever worked with a donkey or maybe heard a story about a donkey, you might know that they really have an independent nature. And maybe for a lot of people, they're a little bit harder to train. But look at that guy. He is just loving attention. These are our two oldest men that we've ever gentled, 18 and 23 years old, Pancho and Cisco. So Pancho here is practicing leading. We haven't practiced that much. We've been working on circles and moving all 4 feet. And look at him going through gates. This is all new. When we're working with donkeys, we need to go slow to help them think it's their idea, to help them come up with an idea to keep coming with. We don't want to drag them. If you guys don't know me, I'm MaryJo, and I am with Training Wild Burros. At the moment, we're working with 9 wild burros and 2 wild Mustangs. Now, we got lots of time invested with building up trust so that they are willing to do things with us. That is the biggest part of gentling a wild animal so that they'll trust you. Our goal is to give these donkeys enough skills and trust that they can go and have a great life with their forever home. And here, Pancho is showing a willingness to walk towards me. You see how he's walking a little bit faster, going back towards Cisco, and we can use that to our advantage. What causes Pancho to make this face?
You making friends?
Oh, yes, you're making friends. And why is he doing that? He's getting his butt scratched. Here from left to right, we have honk, ah, and holler. Honk and holler are both mammoth donkeys. Ah is wild.
Okay, you were recording.
For positive reinforcement with the donkeys, we like to use treats, petting, scratches, touch. That can also be, and praise, of course. However, when you're dealing with a wild donkey, giving them scratches might not be a reward to them yet. Keep that in mind when you're working with them. If your donkey is timid or nervous, petting them is asking them a question and not necessarily giving them pay or love.
As long as you're hanging on to it.
You have to build up to that. But once you do build up to it, guys, look at what we can do. This is the 23-year-old Pancho accepting putting a saddle on. He took so much time to get through to, but now look at him. Once we got through to him, his training is coming along very nice. He's very trusting with us and more nervous about other people, but all of that is going to keep coming with time of working with them, being gentle, helping him think everything is his idea, making him okay with what we're going to ask. The benefits of using positive reinforcement with them is really helping them trust and creating that friendship with them. Once we have friendship, then many things are possible. It's creating cooperation, increased trust, and that's just going to help them overall be healthy and happy, which is what we're always looking for. Remember, when you're done working with them, giving them time to soak in their lesson is really important. If you can be in the pen with them, that is best. So here we had the saddle on, we took it off, and now we're putting it back on. And that again is helping them know that we're not going to just leave that saddle on forever. All of this is a progression. And before we didn't cinch it, but when we put it on, and this time we're going to actually cinch it on there. Get him used to that part of the process as well. But it's not necessary to do it all at one time. It's not necessary to cinch the saddle the first times you're putting it on there. It's a lot of questions to ask them. If I can put the saddle on, can I cinch it? And maybe they're a little nervous or timid. We want to help them through that before we throw too much at them. That's going to keep building that friendship, that trust, and the bond that we create with our animals. Remember, when we're rewarding the behavior we want, sometimes it might be them thinking about doing the behavior we want. So then we're rewarding the try. We're going to keep rewarding all the baby steps until we can grow it into something like this where we're putting the saddle on them. Remember, Pancho here was the last one of the last 7 wild donkeys that we brought home. He was the last one that we got first touch on. He was so nervous and timid that you couldn't even get anywhere near him. But now he's okay with this. He makes the funniest faces when he's getting his butt scratched. and they're just loving the attention. We've let him out of the wild pen now a handful of times, introducing the saddle. He doesn't like to have the inside of his ears scratched yet. That's something we're going to be working towards, building up to. Keep watching, guys. We'll have some video of all the other animals as well as we continue to work with Poncho and his saddle.
Getting him for his first meeting. It's tight enough right now. So I get a shorter cinch on here. It's good to go. I'm gonna let this thing swing down. Okay, if he panics, I'm gonna pluck this off. Ready? It's conflicted when we split up. Come on, Donna. Come on, Donna. Come on, buddy. Come on.
Are you going to try to turn and close the gate? Or not this time?
I got Joe here. I'll turn, but I'm not going to close the gate.
All right.
Hi, Joe. Good boy. You think I can close the gate?
Yeah, do you want me to try to get